I find it really, really, really interesting how all of a sudden now Chicago Sky, specifically GM Jeff, wants to now all of a sudden be a GM and actually do his job. When Angel called them out last season, it was a big deal. Don't call it your team. Don't say this. Don't say that. But in a nutshell, pretty much she was frustrated and sick and tired of being on a team that is okay with losing. And I'm not talking about the team. I mean more so the organization, right? So let's go back a little bit. Rookie year, you hire Teaspoon, first time head coach. Obviously, it didn't work out. Now, we all know that her and Angel have a close relationship. You get rid of Teaspoon because, according to Jeff, you wanted to move forward with a coach who had more experience. To then hire Tyler Marsh, who was another first time head coach with little to no experience as a head coach, right? Because he has a resume of, being an assistant coach, with the Aces and NBA developer, all these different things, right? But fast forward again to this upcoming season. Now, Jeff, once again, I saw you call Angel out and you said, I'm going to ask Angel. I'm going to expect more from Angel. Okay, fair, no problem. I have no problem with the GM or coach setting expectations and standards for their team, for their players. But what's not okay is that you got her no help to do it with. Okay, you brought in Rachel Bannum. No disrespect to her, but Rachel Bannum contributed how much to the team's success this past season, okay? Courtney Vandersloot is older. No disrespect to her, okay? But she got hurt. And when she went down, who else did you bring in? I like Ariel Atkins, but in a nutshell, this team, the way it was constructed, was not built to win games, to compete in the playoff, let alone championship, the playoff run. So now the Angel's gone, you want to bring in Rakia, you want to bring in Dejanay, you want to bring in Skylar, you want to bring back, AS, Zora Stevens. Really? I just find it so odd that you want to do that now. And do not leave in the comments, oh, well, the new CBA is the reason why. No. If you guys watch women's basketball, you saw last season, Indiana Fever were ravished with injuries. And every single time a player went down, they brought somebody else in to continue on their playoff run with the expectations of winning a championship. And they got pretty freaking close, okay? Because them and the Aces were going back and forth. They got to the Final Four, I believe, before they lost, obviously, and the Aces won. But I watched that team sign players to 10-day emergency contracts. They did whatever needed to be done to still remain competitive. Meanwhile, Chicago did absolutely nothing at all. So it's just really, really odd now that you want to be competitive. And it makes it seem like, well, when Angel asks, how come you couldn't do that the past 2 seasons when she was there? Like sabotage or nah, I'm really confused, but I will absolutely be tuned in to see ATL versus Chicago.